It has been just over a month since I started my Minecraft YouTube series. I have spent countless hours making myself progress through the game and get more overpowered. I've even established myself a small starter village. But one thing I haven't done was defeat the Ender Dragon. Until now. Hello guys, my name is George and welcome to episode 4 of our Minecraft survival series, where today we're going to defeat the Ender Dragon. Charge! Struck me there. Anyway, they shoot these crystals. If I can hit them right. Okay, there's 2. Ow! It's hit me. There's 4. Ow! There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. Now we just have to get the really difficult ones. Ow, ow, ow. Right. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Last one, last one, last one. Let's do this, let's do this. Then we can destroy the Ender Dragon. Oof. Get down, and let's finish him off. He's firing purple balls at me. There he is. Ah, he's so loud. I've angered an Enderman. Angered an Enderman. There he is again. Oh, he's gone back up. Yes. Ah, he's so loud, my ears. One more blow. One more blow. Nope. One more hit. One more hit. Yes! Let's go. We beat the Ender Dragon. And we're level 52. Not gonna lie, that fight was pretty easy. Time to put trapdoor into the portal. And woo, we've reached the outer end islands. There's our first end city and a second one off in the distance. Shulker boxes. I need those. I can two-shot these guys. That's cool. Time to enter the climb of Doom as a shulker box is up there. And I could die. And I haven't died a single time in this series. I'm flying. Leave me alone, you bullies. Hey. Stop that. Chests. Ooh. Not bad. I'll just take all of them. Not bad. Oh, some diamonds and not bad. I actually really need those. I might wear those. Time to kill the rest of these shulkers, as I need shulker boxes in the future. Why are you doing that to me? What did I do to deserve this? No, I don't want to float. Ah, why are you doing that to me? Aha, spear. Will I die? I hope not. Ow. Okay, I didn't die. There's nothing in here. Okay, time to move on to the next structure. Just mining materials for the bridge across the void. And I'm going to start bridging through here. We are here at our second end city. Time to beef with 1,000 shulkers again. Take me, foul creatures. Stop hitting me. Ah! See what we've got. Blast protection 3. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take this gold. Now to put some of this stuff into an ender chest just so I can get it out the other side at home. Time to float again. Yes. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I'll take it. And, ooh. That's like an end exclusive one by the looks of it. Our next end city has a ship. Choppers. Lunge spear and a few horse armors. Not bad. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, my helmet's gonna break. Ow, 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 ow. I'm just gonna take all of this. It's not too bad. Ow. Ow. And let's see what this chest has got. Some gold. Pretty good stuff, just not the right material I need. I'm flying. Oh my god, no, 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 no. And that's my first death of the series. Finally, my stuff back. For this part of the video, I had to stay muted as my brother was in the room as we shared the room together. So I just started exploring more of the end city whilst I was muted. This means absolutely getting lasered down at by tons of shulkers and suffering. I then went over to the end ship. After I bridged across to the end ship, I looted everything else before getting my first elytra of the series. Every time I get these dragon heads in survival world, they always fall off the ship into the void or onto the ground, so this time I decided to be extra careful, but then it dropped off, so I had to make my first flight to get down and grab it. I then decided to raid this other nearby end city, which was pretty small, but not too small. Sadly, I couldn't find any end ships, so after walking for around 20 minutes, we have finally found an end ship. And by the way, my mic's unmuted now, guys, so I can talk. I probably will. Okay, now I've got to try. No! Yes! Okay, I've got a shelter, I can't fall down. Oh wait, I can fall down. Oh crap. Oh good. Yes! Diamond horse armor and not bad, I'll take it. And then in here, not bad again. Ooh. This stuff's pretty good. And then we get our second elytra of the series. Let's fly off. Right, I know I said I wasn't going to go in one of these other end cities anymore, but let's give this tiny one a try. Oh, I'm sick of getting hit by these. I can't wait till they leave me alone. Yeah, I'm just going to take it all. It's alright, I guess. Oh, that's pretty good. Ooh, a lot of diamond stuff in here that I can use. Ooh, take these beetroot seeds as well for some reason. Whoa, that end city is massive. Once I get the elytra from this end city, I'm leaving, and I'll go back home to my village. Last time being ganged on by shulkers. Send me up, please. Thank you. Please be less rough with me. I'm only a teenager. Ow. It's alright. I got a lot of diamonds, so. Wait, what are those iron boots? Oh, I only have a diamond, they would be good. And then in here, we got a saddle, we got a few things. This is decent, I guess. Time to bridge out to the end ship. This is our final elytra. Let's see what we've got. It's not bad. And then in this one, we've got just tons of gold. And we'll leave. What a weird place for a portal. I think our end journey is done, and I think it's time to get back home. Let's throw it through, and we're back in the end island. Time to get back home. Forgot about you. Collected. And we're back in the overworld for the first time in 5 days. I'm on my journey home now. I completely forgot about something. My spare staff. That would have been a bum if I lost all of it. Now we can go back home. Licorice! I defeat the Ender Dragon. We are coming home reunited. We are back on the main continent now. Boing. 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 We are now back at our village. We can craft 6 shulker boxes, which is really good. And this brings our number up to 8. Time to get obsidian for an ender chest. We can now take the rest of our stuff out of this ender chest. And craft 6 more shulker boxes. I'm also going to add mending to my elytra with a book from the stronghold. Anyway, before we go to the next part of the video, I built this potion brewery last episode and we need an interior for it. And the interior is done, so before I show you, remember to like and subscribe, as this took me quite a few days, and suggest anything in the comments. I'm open to any suggestions, as it'll help me improve. Anyway, starting the interior here. Here we have like a little storage area for the nether wart. Then we have like a little nether wart plantation here. There are meant to be end rods here, but I forgot to bring chorus fruit into the overworld, so it's gonna just be copper chains for now. Got a little bit over here. This is where I'm going to get my water for the potions from. And then you've seen this last episode. Down here is the nether wart growing bit. Then if you come through here, you've got a little brewing area with like even a happy gut. Oh, sorry, Gary. and then like a little storage bit over here, and a little bin, and then that's like a plant pot here. With the interior done, I want to connect my path to the rest of the village with my shovel, but I lost my shovel, so I'm just going to use this random one I found at the end city. I'm going to mine all the way out and then replace it with coarse dirt. And we now have a path from the potion brewery to the rest of the village. Final side quest for the potion brewery until we get onto our main part of the video. I had a comment on last episode about adding more foliage to the building. Now the foliage I want to use is glowberries, but there's not a lush cave nearby, but I think they spawn in the mine shaft that I found in episode 1. There it is. The mine shaft. I've lit up the bottom bit just so I don't have any difficulty getting in or out the mine shaft, but I think it's now time to explore the mine shaft. Ah! Spider spawner! Die! Okay, time to explore. Jesus Christ, leave me alone! Oh wait, my shield broke in the end, I've only just noticed. Whoa. Has this mine got... No, they haven't, but they have a name tag and some iron. And I do need a bit more torches, so I'll take those as well. I'm going to remove these very inconvenient spider spawners. Careful of this bit, because it's really dark. I'm going to light you up. What's down here? Nothing. Down the corner here, though, I did not explore yet. Yeah, still nothing. Here. Aha! Yes! Glowberries! And another name tag. That's good. Now I just have to look for the way home. Now I also need azalea leaves, so I'm going to bone meal these azalea trees and harvest their leaves. Hey, that rhymes. I also got some rooted dirt, so I can harvest all their roots. Whilst I'm waiting for the berries to grow, I've extended my wheat farm out. Oh wait, my shovel and my bow was in here. You know what, this is taking so long. I might just do this off camera and I'll show you next episode. On the bright side though, I've got an announcement to make for the last part of this episode. We are going to make a totem farm and a raid farm. So I can have totems of undying, because I'm a psychopath and I'll probably die a lot in this world if I don't get one. I've died once and I don't want to die again. And then some of the drops in the raid farm also lead to the materials needed for a project in the near future, which means I'll have to collect materials. Yay! First up on the list, we need 7.5 stacks of stone. Next, I just need over a stack of leaves. I also need some kelp. My farm requires a trident killer, so I'll need to kill some drowns for the trident. If I can... Yes, finally! Yes! And it does impaling. For the observers, I need some quartz from the nether. I've now collected all the needed materials for my raid farm. Now it's time to go to the pillager outpost from last episode, which is where we get the ominous bottles from. And it's time to follow the tutorial needed to complete this raid farm. First, I need to remove the entire roof. Top remove, now time for the next part. I need to build a little cage that would trap the pillagers. And if I tower up here, they should start spawning in that little cage. Hello! A2 high wall around the spawning platform. This water thing brings the pillagers up the bubble elevator. Time to build the water column. Time for the trident killer now. Let's turn it off for now. Leaf platform. Time to build the collection platform. Time to build some sort of stream thing to make sure the mobs actually get in trident killer. I'm just quickly coming back to base to get myself a new shield, as my shield broke and these pillagers are becoming a problem. I've got a new shield now it's time to continue building the farm. The ominous bottle part of the farm is done, now it's time for the raid part. There's the structure done. For the final part of our main raid farm structure, I throw the trident there and then I open the gates. And that is most of the raid farm done. With one exception though, as we now need a villager to get up there. But you can't really get a villager up there without a happy gas, so I'm going to have to hibernate one of my happy gas so it can grow up. And then be able to carry the villager up to near the top. Happy gas placed, and now time to wait for it to grow. Whilst I was waiting, I was clearing out the trees in the area so it looked nicer. And using strip birch logs to texture my enchantment building so it didn't look as plain. My happy gas grew up. Leave any suggestion in the comments for his name. Yes, my gas is growing up. Time to go and pick up the villager now. Villager. Yes. Right, time to tie you up to my happy gas, and now we can get to the raid farm. We're nearly there, I can see it. The villager has arrived. Here I'm going to build the platform for the villager to live on. Now it's time to bring the villager up to its living space. Come back here. Just gotta make sure I place the villager very, very carefully in the thing. Time to get the villager into his thing. And this is his new home now. So enjoy the rest of your miserable life, villager. And that is the raid farm now done. Now it's time to check it out. Now before I set this farm up, remember to like and subscribe, as I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of 2026, and it would really help me if you subscribed. Also comment any suggestions on this video and what I should do in future episodes. As last episode I got quite a few comments. Some of them were compliments, but one of them actually changed how I'm going to build, which is use a lot of foliage. It's up here, isn't it? Just got to activate this and all the pillagers will start dying. Now it's time to AFK. First bad omen potion, and now the pillagers should spawn very soon and I can get totems of undying. It's gonna start. By the way, it's gonna be really loud, this horn, so cover your ears if you're very sensitive. Also, for extra difficulty and better loot from the farms, I'm going to switch the difficulty to hard. The villager just died. Another villager is entering the villager chamber, and I'll put leaves over this time so the pillagers don't jump over and kill them. Now I can go AFK and drink these bad omen potions so the raid comes. Here's some loot from the first raid. After 2 raids, I've got quite a lot of stuff, so I'm deciding to come home. This is all the loot I got from 2 smaller raids. And at the end of this episode, I am practically invincible. By the way, I really want to build in the next episode, as I've done too much fighting and too much grinding in this episode. So if you have any suggestion, just type in the comments and I'll be free to any suggestion. Anyway, that's all we have for episode 4 of my Minecraft series, so I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.